Yay! A warm welcome. I am on the road, as you see, and Karolina is at the airport. Only Eva, you're at home. This is a true location-independent business. Obviously, our funnels are working well because we can be on the road, can be anywhere. So thank you so much for joining me today. I know Karolina has to jump on a plane very shortly. So, and Eva, you're at home, so maybe you have a little bit more time. But in the last 2 days, we were doing a workshop, how to sell your online course every day. And people were absolutely blown away by you two, because you were able to give me also very, very concrete numbers. And I created, especially for this workshop, a calculator. And I plunked your numbers in, and then people could literally see and actually start to believe that this is possible for them too, because you know, you hear about people that get their leads for free and that they make money while they sleep. And even though I constantly say, you know, there is no passive income, you always have to work for it. It is as close as it gets to passive income, what both of you have created with the sales everyday process. So I want to start with you, Karolina. You know, we had all your numbers, but I didn't have the names of the products and everything. And people are super curious of what you actually created. So if we start with your first funnel, can you just say, like, what was the freebie? What was the appetizer? And what was your starter course? And of course, the prices as well. But yeah, if you could tell us the story behind that.
Okay, hello everybody, and greetings from Norway. I am a herbalist, and I sell courses on medicinal plants. And this appetizer, and first the freebie. Yeah, the freebie was a calendar of picking herbs, because it is something that is very useful for everybody who wants to go outside and doesn't know what to pick when. So I created a calendar, and that was freebie for everybody for free. And then the appetizer was a tiny product. It was like a guide to pick herbs. So it, like, everything you need about the timing was in the calendar. But then in the guide, there was the how to pick the herb, how to conserve them, how to dry them, and so on. So this was very successful. And then I was selling my 4-week course that is called Herbal Life. And this is more about how to do mixtures of herbs or tinctures or some other stuff like cosmetics. And there are many recipes in that course, so it was also successful.
Yes. Wow. So many questions coming up, which I know are coming up in people's minds. Whereas your freebie and appetizer, were these both like PDFs people could just download and read? Yeah. And the freebie, how would you say, how long was it? Like how many pages?
It was many pages because it was optimized for mobile phones. I created it in Canva. You can create a mobile first presentation. This is how is it called. So it had so many pages because the pages are tiny, you know, for the mobile. So I don't know, but it was around 74 pages, but it was like one sentence on each page. So very, very simple, easy one.
Yeah.
And the appetizer, it was similar size, but I also made 2 short videos that were part of the appetizer, where I explained more about picking and drying herbs.
Okay. And were the videos like integrated into the presentation, or did you have to give them access somewhere?
No, it was on a page that was like, it was original link. I was sending them the link. I didn't put the page inside the member section of my pages, because it was so many people buying the appetizer that I didn't want to have them all like dealing with the passwords and everything. So it was kind of like they could share it, but I still did it this way because it was the easiest way for me, and it still worked.
So basically, it was out in the open if someone would have the link and share it, but people don't do that for a €7 product, I think. No, maybe a few, but it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, and they still can share it when you have password. You can share the password with your friends, so it's like it's almost the same.
Nothing to worry about. And then your course, it was evergreen, obviously, so people can buy it anytime and do it anytime. Is it completely self-study, or did you have any type of support?
No, this course was completely self-study.
Yeah. And what's the price point for the course?
For the course, €100.
€100. Wow. So they went from freebie to appetizer, €7, and then 100 course, the 100 course. Fantastic. So you ran this funnel for 4 months, and we had all the numbers. And if people are curious to find out more, I suggest they go and watch our workshop, which is still up inside this Facebook group. What was the reason for you to stop running this funnel and create a new funnel?
The season was over. No more to pick.
Of course. Foolish. I'm obviously not into plants.
So I just stopped it in the September when the season was over.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so it was a timely funnel, like something that cannot run the whole year, but you can pick up the funnel now again in spring.
Of course, and I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so you created a second funnel, which was running then after you closed the other one. Yeah. And based on the numbers I saw from you, looked like it was even more successful because you sold a lot more starter courses in that funnel.
Yes. I sold a little less appetizers, but more the courses. Okay. It was, I think, the price points were better. I did the appetizer a little bit more expensive, and then the course a little bit cheaper. So this was like there wasn't that big difference between the prices of the appetizer and the course. Yeah. So more people bought the course, and this time it was about like catching cold, and the appetizer was on some recipes to promote your immunity system in the winter. Yeah. No, that was the freebie. Sorry, that was the freebie. Freebie was about. Then the appetizer was about immunity, how to boost. Yeah. No. Sorry, I messed it up. No. The freebie was recipes for common cold. Okay. Yeah, common cold. Then the appetizer was how to boost your immunity, not to even get the common cold. In the first place. Yeah. So the freebie was, I already have a cold. What can I do with natural remedies? And in order not to get the cold, I get the appetizer, of course. Yeah. Yeah. But it was a little bit more expensive, you say. So it was more than €7 in a second round? Yes. It was like 12 euros. Yeah. Like not a lot more expensive, but a little bit more expensive. Yeah. And then the appetizer was around 70 euros. And no, sorry, the course was around 70. And that one was about inflammation in general, and how to prevent inflammation and how to deal with inflammation. Mm. And all in natural remedies, of course. And was that course also completely self-study? Yes. Okay. So no work for me. No work for you. So anytime you make a sale, you just see on your phone, oh, I made a sale, and then no work. Yeah. I just did the work once, and that's all. That's what I really love about the funnels. Yeah. It's fantastic. And so basically, you have gotten all the leads for free.
I know you have been launching, and basically, so these people came to your email list and they were still on your email list when you launched. So you had time to warm
Yes.
up and nurture them from quite some time.
Yeah, it's after the September funnel. After I stopped the September funnel, there was a launch coming for my Medicine and Plants Academy.
Yeah.
So of course, I tried to convert those people to go to the launch, and I think it was successful.
Yeah.
And after the winter launch, there was a detoxification program and launch of this detoxification course. So it was also like next step for them.
Yeah. I think it's really smart how you actually, I don't know if you really planned it this way, but my hope is that you thought of the signature course and you worked your way backwards. So the funnel actually would benefit something that you're going to launch in a few months' time.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Do you have
And
some?
even some people, sorry, but I want to add that some people, because I yesterday I finished my very big launch, like the spring launch of my spring program, and I know that some people who bought the program now were those who did the last season with me, with the calendar and with the appetizer. So they were like preheated
Yeah,
for
for 6 months
season. And
yes. Yeah. And how did the launch go?
Well, yeah.
Of course, you have all these leads from your funnels and the launch is then amazing. Well, I know you need to jump on a plane soon. So Karolina, of course, but if you can stick around. Otherwise, we, are so grateful that you were able to share with us. People are so curious. How were these things? So basically use Canva. You had PDFs, both in the freebies and the appetizers, and your starter course was self-study. That's the important information that I didn't have for the workshop. Yeah. Fantastic, Karolina. Congratulations. You've really been our rock star with Sales Every Day, but there are popping up other rock stars, and Eva is here with us today. We want to hear from you, Eva. You were also able to share with us very detailed, very numbers, and your numbers are so fresh. They are literally from last month, and we just got them a few days ago from you. So, wow, over 1,600 people in 1 month. And I constantly meet entrepreneurs that take years to even get to 1,000 email addresses. So we definitely want to hear from you. What was your freebie? And of course, based on what you do, what was your freebie appetizer?
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me and to saying those nice things, because I still feel like a beginner, because all the stuff that you taught in Sales Every Day, it was for me, every lesson was like, what is this? I had never heard of this before. So I would never come up with the idea myself. So thank you so much. So what I did, I'm a piano teacher and a pianist. And I have online courses in Czech Republic, so they are in Czech language. And I had a freebie that I created many years ago, and which is still very good, which is a PDF ebook for adult beginners on how to start sight reading, how to get orientation in bass clef and treble clef and in the notation at the piano. So it's like the fresh start for someone who wants then to learn to play the piano, because this is always question number one. I cannot read notes, so I don't know if I can play the piano. So this is a problem solver, and it's not long. It's about like 15 pages. It's very detailed though. It's landscape orientation. So PDF, you can open it, of course, on laptop, not so much on mobile phone as Karolina's brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. And after Sales Every Day with you last year, I created an appetizer that was just designed to follow up after this ebook. So on the thank you page, I offer it, and it's a mini course. It's a self-study mini course. It has 11 lessons of different lengths. All my lessons are videos, because I need to sit at the piano and play. So something is on Zoom, something is with me at the piano, explaining and showing how to. And the mini course is about the basics of playing from sheet music, which means you have a melody or some song, and you need to know where to put your hands and where to find, when to connect the notes with the keys. So this is like, it's for complete beginners. You don't have to know how to play the piano just to start, like, finding the melodies on the piano. So it's a logical step after the freebie.
Yeah.
And my scary part was Facebook ads, because I was never good at it. But this year, when I have joined Momentum again in January for the second time, to get the support I needed to just finally stop being scared of Facebook ads and just try to test. So we got a little bit crazy. We had like 16 ad sets or something like that, with different pictures and different, because text, and I have never done this before. So I was very lazy with Facebook ads. So I know I need to do them. So I just tried and funneled it, but I was like, hey, how will I see the results? So I got a brilliant idea from one of your coaches, Kat Bern, who is expert for Facebook ads, to split test. And that was the breaking point for me, because I'm not good with numbers as a pianist, as a musician. But the split test was so brilliant, because I had two landing pages for the appetizer. And I was testing which one would perform better. And I could immediately see that this one was 12% and this one was only 6%. So after 2 or 3 days, I shut the other one off. And then I was split testing 2 different price points for the appetizer, because it was around €12 before, and then I tried to put it lower for €7, and actually that was performing much better. So I kept the price there, and this is how we played with it, like for the last 4 weeks. Like every 2 or 3 days we saw the results and we tested something new, and we came out with like we were shutting off the ads as well, those who were not performing so well. So now we have one ad running only, because that's still very cheap. And it's so brilliant, because this is the first time that I get so many new leads into my home list for free, like
for free.
Yes, it's like so brilliant. I do not, I pay Facebook. It gives me new leads, and the leads buy the appetizer, like 10%, or almost 10% of them. So I don't have to, And I made a little bit of, I'm still like profiting. I still have like extra money when I want to raise for Facebook ads, like, okay, let's raise it. It's like, it's such fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is so much fun. And then, just like with Karolina, next time you launch, you have all these people warmed up. Some of them have bought an appetizer, some of them have not, but you have had time with them. And just like she explained, sometimes it takes people a month to buy, sometimes 2 months, sometimes 3 months, sometimes 6 months. But you have to get them in the first place and have the time to nurture them. So I'm excited for your next launch.
Thank you so much. Yes, me too.
So amazing. So are you thinking of setting up a second funnel, or if it's like...
Yes, it's already put in motion.
Okay.
This one will be a little bit different, because I have a little bit different ideal client. These were my adult beginner players. And then I have mothers whose kids are playing the piano.
Yeah.
And I have a very successful ebook, which is already a paid, but it's for €25. It's nothing. No. It's not €25. Sorry. Much cheaper. Something like €10.
Yeah.
It's very cheap. It's very cheap. And we will try to do a funnel to this, like start not with a freebie, but with this paid little ebook.
Yeah.
Because I'm preparing a new online course for mothers with children who play. So that will lead straight to my freebie mini course launch event, and then to pay program.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's also something people can try. Sometimes you can actually run ads directly to an appetizer, low-priced appetizer. Sometimes that doesn't work. That's why we always do the freebie first, because then at least we have a choice which one we run. But you already have a fantastic funnel. You shouldn't change anything there, and just add more funnels.
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing, Eva. Anything you want to share with people that are thinking if they want to join Sales Every Day?
Well, what I would say is that I'm just following everything you say and it always works. So for me, this is something that I've never tried before, and it's working so fantastically that I'm like, it makes me more excited and not scared of the things, in business. So
Yeah.
for me, your programs are a complete game changer in my business. So
Thank you for sharing that, Eva. Thank you so much. So we have here, thank you, Karolina. Thank you, Eva. Karolina, I wish you a great flight and good Easter holiday. And thank you so much for sharing about your funnels. Yay! Hello. Yeah, we want to inspire women, especially women, because so many are not investing into Facebook ads to grow their email list. And by using a funnel, you get your leads for free. So why not? Lorna said at our workshop, you would be a fool not to have a funnel. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your time. Wish you a great Easter holiday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
thank you.